Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME and welcome back to another episode of Letter. Sorry, I'm reading it weirdly anyways. Last episode we basically finished going around town. We're technically still kind of going around town, but in this case this was an excuse to kind of go directly to a location rather than going around town as an option. We went from the museum to the high school, encountered somebody at that high school that seemed to throw us off somehow, and we didn't really get much from that besides getting to know a character named Watanabe, the gorilla man. And now we're here at the bar because Tomoko, the little girl from the inn, or the teenage looking girl at the inn, suggested that this guy might know about Aya. So we're gonna be talking to this guy, Nozu, who's gonna hopefully give us some information, I guess. Anywhere around here I should check out.
なんといっても松江城だな。
Castle. Really, that's it? Well, actually, I forgot the guidebook. I'm gonna read the guidebook's thing. A shot bar located along the banks of the Ubashi River. A short distance from the bustle of the shopping district, the calm garnishes the night drinks with refinement. The view of Ubashi River from its wide windows is enchantingly picture-perfect and never grows old. With a glass of whiskey in hand from their abundant selection of scotch and other drinks, one can spend a pleasant time at this bar. Fair. Also, I'm wondering if these locations are real. I've never actually gotten to the point where I asked myself that in the series so far. It's like, are these real locations? I'm hoping it is real location because it would be nice. Unless it's a renaming of a real location and like a lot of places are fictional, then I'd be a little bit more sad. But to be fair, who knows? I don't really know. How about age? How old are you?
32歳です。
Okay. Oh hey, that's the same age as me. Hey, I heard you graduated from Matsue Oba High School.
そうだけど何かな。
So you might know Aya Fumino. Oh, I can't ask him anymore. Yeah, inventory. Photo. Was there an Aya Fumino at your high school?
え？
This girl. I showed him the picture of Aya.
あんた何者だ。
Oh my god, why does everyone seem like it's weird because everyone seems to hide something and they seem to kind of like toss me aside because they think that I'm there to just like do something like bad to her even though she's not here anymore. Like, why are they so defensive about her as a person considering that she's not around anymore? I came here from Tokyo because I'm looking for her. Nozu's attitude completely changes. He's looking me over on guard.
今日はもう終わりだ。帰ってくれ。
What? Why? Nani? どうして?
閉店だ。帰ってくれ。
Really? This guy's really just not liking that. I hurry out of the bar. I got kicked out. It was like a switch flipped on the bartender when I mentioned Aya Fumino's name. Well, that didn't work. Why did they get so angry? He knows something, but it's late. I better go back to the inn. I feel like he's gonna probably apologize when we come back. The bartender. I feel like he should be apologizing because his characteristics feels like he didn't really get the sense of purpose of why I asked. He just only pretended like, or no, he didn't pretend, but he just kind of like assumed things on me because he thinks that I was just stalking her or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what is going on still. It's too secretive to a point where I feel like it's like disinteresting so far. Not saying that's bad. It's not overly bad. It's just like it just feels hard to kind of like push forward if the people keeps like hiding things, and you can kind of tell as a person or as a player, it's just like knowing like there's something weird but nobody wants to say anything, and it's like taking too long to say anything, or at least give like some sort of like breadcrumb, but there's not much breadcrumbs besides people's reactions. I looked all over the information. I looked all over for information about Aya Fumino, but all I found was more questions. Finding her is going to be harder than I thought. What I know is people are sure the person I was sending letters to died 25 years ago. She went to Matsue Oba High School, and that bartender seems to know something. That's about it. I think the key is the 7 classmates that I mentioned in your letter. If I can find them, I should be able to solve the mystery. Maybe tomorrow I'll be able to find Naya. Alright, well, oh, that's the Ghostly Pen Pal. Ghostly Pen Pal achievement unlocked. Dragonfly Stationery. Chapter 2. Sorry, there's a lot of text going on and music going on. All at once for like a second there. The light of morning streams in through the windows. It's been 3 days since I've came to Matsue. I thought it would be easy to find my pen pal Aya Fumino, but it seems like it's going to be a lot harder than I thought. There's a knock on the door. Come in. The door opens and Tomoko comes into the room. Tomoko. Quiet cherry today. Yes, thank you. Hi. Arigato gozaimasu. I'm staying for a few more days. Could you let Haruka know? I'm going back to that vacant lot again. Oh, come on. Seriously? She's such a... Luckily, this is happening in real life, so I don't have to worry about ghosts. Really? I don't think oblivious or ignorant people would be the first ones to die. I think the ones who say that they can tackle ghosts are the ones who die first, usually. Like, they're like, oh, I'm gonna kill the ghosts. But I think that that's like a weird trope, honestly. This is what I have to deal with, apparently. Oh, I should check the weather report before I leave. On TV, a female anchor is reading the weather report, and she has the little stick with the finger.
今日の松江市の天気は晴れ。平均気温は25度です。
25 degrees in Celsius, not in Fahrenheit. I kind of find it interesting that they put degrees, but they don't say Fahrenheit or Celsius, but then again, the global temperature measurement is Celsius or Kelvins, but for America it's Fahrenheit sometimes, or yeah, sometimes. I've seen her somewhere. No, I remember. Was she from a local TV station maybe? It was around here somewhere.
山陰中央テレビで一番人気の女子アナですよ。名前は村上美咲です。
That name sounds familiar. Murakami? Wait, is she the sister of the museum girl? I don't think they shared the last name, did they? I swear I've seen her somewhere else before.
松江で出かけたところはどこですか?
The airport, the bus stop, the train station, the actual train, Matsue Station, Kamiarian, library?
バー中村は行かなかったんですか?
Oh, that's it. I saw her in the picture at the bar. Oh, the bartender said that they were in the same grade in high school. Maybe she was one of Aya's classmates. Wait, she said in the letter that she had a classmate called Chatty Female Dog. I'm gonna call it like that. I don't want to say the name or the word there because I don't like it. She makes a living flapping her gums. She might be the female dog.
女性はほとんどがおしゃべりですよ。
That's kind of true, though. Some ladies could be very chatty, and you don't know if it's the same one sometimes. Some women. I'm not saying all women. I don't want to be... I'm not labeling everyone. Hey, please don't insult my Sherlock Holmesian detective skills. It also feels sad that this guy's assuming right off the bat that that's the one, even though there was another person. Like, there were several other people who were ladies and...
思ったことを言っただけです。
There's several other ladies in the group as well that Aya mentions, but I don't know why he assumed right off the bat that that has to be the female dog character.
そうだ、これを渡すの忘れていました。
Oh,
この旅館の新聞です。
acquired the inn's newspaper. The writing is so small I can barely read it.
私はこれで失礼します。
Tomoko leaves the room. I brought Aya's letters. I might find something there. I should look them over again. I pulled one of the letters out of my bag. This is the second letter from her. It is postmarked June 25th. She used Dragonfly stationery. Huh. It's kind of cute. I read the letter.
こんにちは。今日はクラスメイトのメガネくんについて書きます。テストの成績は常にトップで高校一の秀才です。昨日、休み時間に勉強を教えてもらいました。教え方が上手で勉強をするのが楽しくなりました。メガネくんはきっと偉い人になるんだと思います。将来、ノーベル物理学賞をもらったりして。そうなったら、私はそんな人とクラスメイトだったんだと自慢します。メガネくんと同じ教室で勉強したことは、私の宝物です。勉強以外に趣味のないメガネくんですが、大の猫好きのようです。猫は古代エジプトで神の使いだったそうです。テストは運も左右するので、神の使いの猫に優しくするんだと言ってました。
Oh, there's another part.
猫グッズも集めていて、八重垣神社のおみくじについてくる金のお守り猫をもらいました。これで神様も味方してくれそうです。そういえば、八重垣神社には縁を占える鏡の池があります。半紙に硬貨を乗せて池に浮かべて早く沈むと良縁に恵まれるそうです。私はすぐに沈んだのですが、一緒にやった親友は硬貨が沈まなくて不機嫌な顔をしていました。松江に来ることがあったら、マックスくんもやってみてください。ふみのあや。PS、マックスくんは高校最後の1年に何をやりたいですか？
It's weird because of... Well, I'm not reading any of that, of course. I'm not going to reread any of that. That's totally up to them. I kind of read through it while she was like reading it in Japanese for herself. Basically, if you guys didn't read it, of course, or didn't want to even listen to it, trying to think what would be the key stuff. So she's talking about a smart kid. I forgot the name of the smart kid already. Four Eyes, there we go. That's the name. Four Eyes was the smart kid in the class. She really admired him for his intelligence and that she thinks that he might become somebody famous one day, and she was willing to brag about the guy pretty much. And then she's started going on about like how the cat gods was his thing, kind of thing. And then that there was this shrine called the Yaegaki shrine. Yaegaki's shrine was is where the cat god stuff was related, I guess, somehow. And then they did something about the romantic destiny thing where they put a coin in a pouch, let it float, and if it sinks down, that means you found love. If it doesn't sink, you will have your bad luck at finding love. So I'm assuming that the bestie is gonna be probably I feel like the weather lady is the bestie, actually, in my opinion, but I might be wrong. But who knows? We'll see. And then P.S. What do you want to do in your last year of high school, Max? Okay. So we have to answer that question accordingly to the thing, I guess. Continue. Yeah, we need to answer that accordingly. What did I write back to her? What does this character write? Thank you for your letter. I also have a smart friend. He's an eccentric we call Ronpa. like his nickname. He's a weird guy who enjoys arguments, especially when he wins them. What will he become in the future? Man, just thinking about it gives me chills. He might end up as... God dang it, I'm trying to read the other stuff for now. He enjoys arguments, especially when he wins them. What will he become in the future? I'm assuming a lawyer. Man, just thinking about it gives me chills. He might end up as some kind of mad scientist. I hope he turns out alright. But I'm seriously worried. If he starts going in a weird direction, I'll have to stop him myself. There I go, living up to the name Max again. That mirror pond sounds interesting, as the land of marriage. It must have lots of romantic places. I want to try floating a coin and seeing if it sinks too. Max. P.S. In my last year of high school, I want to explore ancient ruins. Oh, no, I haven't decided what I want yet. I am a type of guy who likes to explore ancient ruins, I guess. Are there any spooky stories? No, she says she didn't want she didn't want spooky stories. She doesn't like that. Were there any famous warriors from Shimane? What kind of events are popular in Shimane? Yes, that's definitely it. Actually, no. Actually, let me rewrite, because I think that, yeah, there it is. I think I'd like to participate in a school function. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because it's not asking about the future. It's asking about what you're going to do at the final year of your high school. Something that's plausible. Something that's actually achievable. Because exploring ancient ruins is almost unachievable because you actually have to spend a lot of money and time to do it. So I'm thinking school functions and, what kind of events are popular in the Shimane? Though that is the reply, I think. In my last year of high school, I like to participate in the school function, school events. What kind of events are there in the school that you guys have? That's what I probably wrote. What I wrote back to her was about the most teenage thing ever. I feel embarrassed just thinking about it. I should start by going to the vacant lot. Also, there wasn't a response anyways. Okay. I thought she would respond at least, but we'll see. So, I think I checked everything. I'm gonna double check this one, since the TV had something different for like a second. Okay, nothing more. Alright. Inventory. We have... I believe we had like 2 new things in the inventory, but whatever. Let's move out. Actually, I want to see what's in the inn first before we move forward. I want to see if there's anybody in the hallway. Or in the entrance hallway, I guess. That's scary, the sounding. Alright. We still got time. Where do we need to go again? Vacant lot. Yes, let's go to the vacant lot. Here I am at the vacant lot. A middle-aged woman walks by and comes closer.
ここになんか用事ですかね?
Do you live nearby here by any chance?
すぐそこの家よ.
A Mr. Firmino used to live here. Do you know where he is now?
さあ、知らんね。あの先生、人付き合いが悪かったけん。誰も知らんのじゃないかしら。
And I understand he had a daughter?
おったよ。はやちゃん。
Oh, she knew the name of the kid, of the daughter. So Aya Firmino did in fact exist. Let's keep asking. Anything you'd recommend around here?
三丁目の八百屋の娘が美人よ。
She's just trying to recommend daughters to go out dating with. Okay, there's nothing else. Actually, do they actually change dialogues? I'm curious.
三丁目。
Okay, no, they don't. They don't check. They don't change it. Inventory. Oh, I should... Yeah, see, I couldn't even read this. I should probably read this without my glasses. What? My character has glasses? Oh my god, that's interesting. Is it the girl in this picture? I show her the picture of Aya.
そうよ。この子だったかいな。
That's fair.
もう随分と前だけん。
Yeah, that-
覚えてないわ。
That's fair that she doesn't remember well, considering it's 25 years. Like, literally 25 years is a long time, already. Alright. I don't think she'll be much of help
あ
here.
なたここに幽霊の取材に来たんでしょ
Ghost story? Yeah, not a ghost.
私何度か見たのよあやちゃんの幽霊
Is this becoming more of like a rumor now that I'm around here and Aya's the ghost is Aya's ghost is apparently the thing I'm chasing? Everyone's just spreading some weird false rumors. Are you sure it wasn't some girl hanging out in the vacant lot?
違うわねだって初めて見たのは洋館が火事になる前だったんだけん
Before the house burned down, there was a girl who looks like a ghost? Was that 15 years ago?
海野さんの家の窓に死んだはずのあやちゃんが見えたの
By the window. Yeah, I do think there's that, okay. Here's my thinking, my theory. Aya didn't die 25 years ago. I think Aya was still alive 25 years ago. And she continued living until the point where the house burned down. And I'm assuming that Aya burned the house down, not the mother and not the father. But Aya burned the house down because she couldn't get out. And she got really fed up with her sort of like... She kind of got fed up with sort of like the idea that she was stuck in there forever and nobody was there to save her. And she kind of probably utilized the letters as a way to kind of like feel normal again, but she feel like she had no more hope left at the end of that final letter. And that's probably what happened to her, where she just burned the house down because she's like, I give up. I can't get out. I can't live like this for any longer because my father was keeping me locked up somewhere. I'm guessing that's what's happening, is that the father locked her up. And then probably like have like a domestic abuse kind of thing going on. Maybe. I might be wrong though. But it feels like that might be the case. Are you sure it wasn't someone else?
違うわね何べんも見たんだけんあやちゃん机に向かっちょったみたいだったけど幽霊になっても勉強しちょったのかしらね
Still studying after dying. Or maybe she was just writing a letter.
そういう感じだわ死者からの手紙なんて不気味だがうわ大勢やな
Her voice is a little bit weird to me. At the same time, she's very supernaturally skeptic. I don't like her. She just kind of feels weird. Hey, come on. A ghost? Middle-aged woman walks away. Wow, that is such a strange middle-aged woman. She was just there for purposes of telling me some background bullcrap that I don't think that matters for her, but it matters for me. Like, the heck? She was a plot purpose woman, isn't she? We'll never see that old lady, middle-aged lady ever again, I bet. Oh, come on. Where should I go next? I think one of the letters said she gone to the mirror pond at Yaegaki Shrine. Yaegaki Shrine. Alright, let's move. I don't know where Yaegaki Shrine is. Oh, really? Oh, no, I didn't want to check that. I want to check my inventory. Maybe guidebook? The mirror pond is at Yaegaki Shrine, and that's in Sakusame Forest. Maybe I should go to Yaegaki Shrine. Wait, did that not help? Oh, okay, there we go. I think reading the guidebook actually helped. Okay, cool. It did. I was like, oh dear, like, do I have to really like do something, like do more gymnastics of like finding a way to get to open up the pathway to it? Here I am at Yaegaki Shrine. It feels serious and tense, which I guess fits Izumo's great god of marriage. First, I should offer a prayer. I walked up the shrine proper and pray. May I find Aya Fumino, and please keep me safe during the trip too. Now that I gave my greeting to the local god, where's the mirror pond? Oh, okay. Let's check around first though. What is this? It's a box for offerings. I'll pass for now. It's funny because Yakuza 6 had like box of offering as a minigame. Sort of like a minigame. It's not really a minigame. But it was such an interesting thing to do, where you had to toss coins in there. It's a what? Paper lantern. I thought it was proper lantern. I was like, what is this? Proper lantern? What? I looked around the shrine grounds. There are a lot of girls lining up at the shrine office. They're buying fortunes. I find the way to the mirror pond. Looks like the mirror pond is this way. Oh, so we just needed to check around to find the pond. As I walked through the lush forest, I found a pond. This must be the mirror pond. Check it out. I want to see what that is first. Something must be enshrined here. What a surprise. Oh, that's the thing over there. What does it say there? There's a proclamation written here. I can't read it. It's blocked off and stuff. Okay. Well, let's look at the pond anyways. The girls are getting their love fortunes. Oh, okay. Isn't the short hair girl on the right, like, the same girl who yelled at me about being a pervert or something? I feel like she's the one who called me out at the high school. There are a bunch of girls getting fortune for their romantic prospects. There are two who are in high school who look like close friends. 15 years ago, Aya was here doing love fortune telling with her best friend just like them. I imagine Aya here 15 years ago. I keep saying 5 years ago. That's weird. Oh, imagining the past. Aya and her best friends are getting their love fortunes.
同時に浮かべてどっちが先に沈むかやらない？
Also, nothing against Aya's voice actress. It just feels like it's like the actress or the Seiryu, is that the name, right? Seiryu, voice actress? Or is it Seiyu? I can't remember. Seiyu. I don't remember. Anyways, the point is, voice actress sounds kind of like a voice actress that would read like train arrival coming in, or like those kind of telecom things that tells you instructions and stuff. Like they're the kind of like, or the translator thing that translate Japanese to you, kind of like feedback the Japanese to you. It kind of sounds like that kind of voice. And there's not, I'm not saying it's like it's a bad thing, but it's just saying it's just weird because the actress seems like she's speaking without emotion, like without the character's emotion in mind. She's just saying the line and that was it. Like it was like a bare minimum of reading the lines and making sure that it sounds exactly like what the developers want versus having to put actual emotion to it. But I'm kind of curious if that was due to the fact that there's a budgetary reason, like the voice actress didn't have, or not the voice actress, the studio didn't have enough money to extend the time of letting the actress give more emotion to it, or if it was the direction that they just didn't realize that when the sound dude or lady who did the recordings weren't thinking about the way they sound, the way that Aya sounds, because I feel like Aya is so important and she has a lot of lines that they should at least have some emphasis to her voice a little bit, like some kind of character voice that makes her unique compared to the rest of the other characters that might be throughout the series. Like the other characters have emotions and some kind of like proper reading, while Aya still doesn't, which kind of sucks a little bit. But anyways, moving forward, I shouldn't keep holding this back.
いいわよ。絶対に私が勝つわ。
せーので浮かべてね。
せーの。
Oh jeez, that scared me. Each floats her calligraphy paper on the water and carefully puts a coin on it.
沈め。私の効果。沈め。
Jesus.
私の沈んで。早く沈んで。
Aya is the first to sing.
やった私のが先に沈んだ。
あれ？私のまだ沈まない。どうなってるの？
Just reliving the letter through the eyes and brain of the kid, of the guy, my main character. She was just a regular high school student.
若者、お前さんはやらんかや。
Is this the old man from the shower from before? Huh? It is. I was right. As I turn, I see a familiar old man. You're the old man from the bath and at Matsui Inn. Why here? Ugh.
じいさんじゃない。足の名前は泉小雲じゃ。
Alright. Yeah, we're timed up now at this point. So thank you guys for watching. I have to actually end it here. I want to actually not go overboard too far up with the time of 30 minutes. It's funny because it's just conveniently hit the 30 minutes where I was like, oh, okay. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night to whenever watching this. Next episode, let's talk to this Oji-san and make sure that he can tell us some more about this mirror pond that he might know of. I'm not surprised if this might be... oh man, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy is actually Aya's father. Because we never knew if the Aya's father actually died in the fire or escaped the fire unscathed or just injured and he just grew old and whatever, whatnot. But again, won't be surprised if this guy is actually Aya's father. The same doctor, scientist guy that we keep hearing him as, of course. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for this episode. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode or in a video of mine. I'm hoping to keep going with Root Letter. I really enjoy this, like, although there's some key, like, although there are some parts that I don't think is very strong, I still think it has a interesting, unique take of things that I probably have not seen very much in other, like, games. Especially some of the visual novels I've been through so far. They have, like, each visual novels have their own unique take on what they want, or like sort of like a story game that they're trying to take on. But this one's unique in its own rights, even if it's not the strongest out of the whole ones that I've played so far. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying it, and I look forward to learning more from it and learning the Japanese as well through hearing. I'm actually hearing and thinking about how they say it, and then try to like emulate it in my head so I can hopefully get better in the speaking of it. But I think it's more strengthening if I actually read it in Japanese, but I'm playing games in English a lot of the time, so I'd rather stick to that for now and like have English speakers just in case to kind of get along with it, I guess. But the more we learn. So otherwise, that's it for this episode. So Roz.